4th down and 6. Olbridge gotta have it. Shotgun formation. Nugent, a lot of time. Rolls out. He's running out of space. Will roll the other way. They look, corner of the end zone. Touchdown!
Rowan heading for the touchpad with the lead. And the props will take the men's 400-yard freestyle relay.
Andrews will be in shotgun. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll throw it down the left sideline. He's got a wide open receiver. He's got the touchdown.
Motion man is Simmons. Trotman throwing towards Simmons down the field, and he makes the catch in traffic for a Bearcats touchdown.
Back to pass, middle of the field. The catch is made by Britt. She's off to the races at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Britt is in for the score.
Back on in, here's Yoxon. Yoxon to the backhand, trying to go to the front, makes the move and shot, and he scores!
And Gracie comes set and delivers. And that's it on the ground to second. Throw to first, in time, and the ball game is over. South Shore survives a late scare, and they are the 2024 New York State Little League Baseball champions. Live from Great Kills Little League in Staten Island, New York, the PDF Sports Network is proud to welcome you into coverage of the 2025 Eastern Regional Softball Championship game. In a battle of our Mid-Atlantic champions and New England champions, it will be New Jersey, represented by Robbinsville Little League, taking on the New England champs, Milford Little League, representing the state of Connecticut. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Joe Foreman, alongside my broadcast partner, Nicholas Pavona. And Nick, it has been a lengthy 10 days of coverage for us. It began with the New York State Little League Baseball Championship well over a week ago. Our coverage continued throughout all of last week, and our softball championship kicked off on Friday. We now conclude our Eastern Regional Softball Championship with the title game. The winners of the Mid-Atlantic bracket, New Jersey, taking on the winners of the New England bracket, Connecticut.
And what a story it's been to get here for these two teams, Joe. New Jersey finishing 2-1 in pool play over the week. We then saw Connecticut. They finished 3-0 in pool play, and they have looked pretty good as well in this tournament going into the semifinals. New Jersey, of course, defeated New York 3-1 to get to the championship game of the Mid-Atlantic. And then we saw Connecticut. They did the job as well with their victory yesterday. And then we've spoken about it a lot in length, Joe, with this team for Connecticut. They've looked really good in terms of pitching as well as their hitting. And then you saw it in your game that you covered with Connecticut in Maine. They dominated in that game, won 10-0 in 4 innings. But New Jersey is also coming off a very dominant performance in their win over Maryland in the Mid-Atlantic Championship game. A 15-0 win for Jersey in that game. And most of those runs came in the third inning. A 13-run third inning to put that game out of reach.
Well, if you're these two teams, you couldn't have asked for a much better start to your day. 2 run rule victories, big victories for both sides, and we'll see what the championship holds as two teams wearing nearly identical uniforms battle here, Nick.
We promise this is an intra-squad game.
This is not an intra-squad scrimmage.
These are two different teams.
Very important to note, New Jersey is the road team. They are batting right here. Haley Neal at the plate. And she's quickly ahead 2-0. Full lineup for New Jersey. Nihil, DeLay, Beaver, McAuliffe, Holden, McAuliffe, Zadlock, Novick, McDonald, Rao, Diodati, and Colmayer.
The exact same lineup we just saw in the championship game against Maryland, Joe. And that was a lineup that produced, as I mentioned, 15 runs, but they also got 12 hits in that game. They were impressive in that matchup.
Both of these offenses did a number on their opponent earlier today. Combined for 24 runs. 14 in your game, Nick? 10
15.
Here? 15? 25. There's a slow roller over to second. And that will produce the first out of the ball game. 4-3. Nihil is retired for out number 1.
And as we mentioned, this is going to be big because we've seen Connecticut so far in this tournament, Joe, with the way they've been pitching. They have to figure out a way, one of these teams, how do you go about trying to get some runs against this team? They pitched another shutout today, as heads up down that first base dugout. They have to figure out a way, how do you produce some runs against this Connecticut team that just seems really tough to hit against?
Well, both starting pitchers for these two sides have been very, very good since the start of this championship tournament. And I think the big question mark coming into this game is whether or not New Jersey can match the offensive production we've seen from Connecticut. I think Connecticut, as a 3-0 performer in pool play, comes in as a slight favorite in this game. But New Jersey has done what it takes to win twice in pool play, again by a huge margin in today's earlier game. But this Connecticut team has been red hot at the plate, and I think if you're New Jersey, you have to feel really good about what you did against Maryland, because if you can swing the bats as you did against your first opponent of the day, you will certainly be in this game and should be in a position to win it.
Yeah, it just felt like that third inning was realistically never going to end for Jersey. They kept just bringing up another batter after another batter. Joe, it got to the point where they almost batted around twice in one inning. They did
Twice in one inning?
Twice in one inning.
Wow.
They almost batted around.
Wow. Those are the kind of things you miss when you split up the crew across two games.
Yeah.
And the 3-2 pitch is in for a called strike 3. The lay down looking for out number 2.
They started the inning with 12-1-2. They got it around once, and they almost got it around a second time. A double play ball towards the end of that inning stopped that chance from happening. But it was just goes to show you that this Jersey team can hit.
As a chopper to the dugout once again. Foul ball off the bat of Madison Beaver. She gets the start at first base for New Jersey in this game. The 0-1. Fouled back, 0-2.
Chiklinski went with that breaking ball right there. And Beaver got a piece of it at the last second, but as we always talk about, Joe, can fool a hitter when you're going from that fastball to the off-speed pitch.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to bring the top half of the first inning to a close for Avery Cheklinski. And New Jersey goes down 1-2-3 in the top half of inning number 1. We head to the bottom of the first with no score.
K&S Industrial is your all-in-one supply and tool store for commercial, industrial, and domestic industries. A leader in HVAC supply stores, K&S provides various building and maintenance supplies for office buildings, industrial plants, schools, homes, and more. We also specialize in getting our customers hard-to-find items. If you're looking for HVAC supply stores that also offer anything else you might need, look no further than K&S Industrial. If they make it, we'll get it. K&S Industrial.
New York State Little League Championship is proud to have Dave & Buster's as a proud sponsor. Where are you going after the game? There's only one place with delicious food, ice-cold drinks, games on the big screen, and fun for the whole family. Food and drink specials are available all week with the latest video games and the biggest arcade on the island. Redeem tokens for great prizes and come back often because Dave & Buster's is the place to be for game day and all the days in between. Turn on the fun with Dave & Buster's on Staten Island.
Bottom half of the first inning from Great Kills Little League with no score between New Jersey and Connecticut in this 10U Eastern Regional Softball Championship game. New Jersey, the Mid-Atlantic champions, taking on Connecticut, the New England champs. 1-2-3 inning in the top half for Avery Cheklinski of Connecticut, and now Avery DeLay will head to the circle for New Jersey, hoping to match that against a lineup that produced 10 runs in their first game of the day.
Two teams with the same jersey concepts and two teams with the same first name of their starting pitcher today.
It's a good point. The similarities continue to pile up. There's a bunt up the third baseline, foul ball. Yeah, I could not believe it when I saw the introductions. You had one team running up the first base line high-fiving, and I'm like, oh, they're high-fiving from the start of the line to the end of the line. Nope, those are two different teams.
I was trying to warn you. I said, hey, Joe, you might want to look at the jersey concepts for this game right now.
Yeah, very similar. Very, very similar.
There's not much, difference between the two.
Well, Robbinsville has the sleeveless style.
Right.
That's the difference. Milford
That's it. Pretty
has
much
the
the only
sleeves.
difference.
You know I'm a fan of the sleeveless jersey.
Of course.
And that one's hit down the line, but wide of third, foul ball.
Now, did Cheklinski get the start in your game that you were covering?
Yes, she did.
Okay. As you mentioned, it's tough to tell when we're at two different sites. DeLay did get the start in the New Jersey game as well, so You see both these pitchers getting another outing here today trying to win their team the championship.
And unable to hold the swing was Trice. And she's down on strikes for the first out in the home first.
Good start to the game for DeLay right there. Gets the punch out. Now bring up Zayas.
First pitch on its way to Zayas. Hit on the ground to second. Fielded there cleanly. And the throw is just in time over at first. Nicely done there by Novick.
Novick had a nice couple plays in that first game as well. Makes a nice play over at second base. Just getting the runner out by a step.
Left-handed hitting. Haley Hoggett, the batter. She's had herself a really nice couple of days. Some key RBI base hits. Had a couple in the game yesterday and one more earlier today.
Yeah, a couple of those hits against Vermont yesterday in that semifinal.
Well, they've won their last 2 games via the run rule. Something tells me that would be very tough to accomplish.
I think their
in this
last
game.
3. Their last pool play game ended in a run rule as well.
I didn't cover that one, right?
That was Aaron on the call for that one.
Okay. That one fouled off.
I believe they won 11-1 in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
I know they've won the last 2 for sure, and including that one would be 3.
That's something that it's going to be tough for this Jersey team. You're facing a team that has been really tough on some of their opponents in this tournament. I'm trying to remember the schedule now. They beat Rhode Island, I believe 5-0 on day 1. They got the run rule against Massachusetts, the run rule against Vermont, yeah. Then the run rule again against here today against Maine.
Count 1 and 2 on Hoggett, and she takes out of the zone. But I think if you look at the performance of the 2 starting pitchers throughout the tournament for each of these teams, you see a big part of why they're here. We talk a lot about run totals, as that was chopped foul. It stays 2 and 2. We talk a lot about run totals, but at the end of the day, if you're not giving up many runs, you're probably not going to lose many games.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Jersey's allowed 6 runs in the entire tournament. I think Connecticut's only allowed 1.
Wow. So that run they allowed
was
in the game you just mentioned is the only run they've allowed?
So I'm trying to remember. They had a shutout against Rhode Island.
Yeah, I didn't cover that game either. I covered Connecticut for the first time with you in their final pool play game.
Yes.
2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 punch-outs in the inning. Matches what Cheklinski did. Avery DeLay with 2 of her own, and that will set down. See, Nick, I have to really pay attention to the jerseys, but Connecticut down 1-2-3. It is so easy to look out and say, oh, yeah, that's New Jersey. That is Connecticut down 1-2-3, and we head to the second with no score.
When it comes to sports, why be good when you can be legendary? At Legend Sporting Goods in Brooklyn, we service the community with only the best custom apparel, embroidery, and service, specializing in youth sports, so that the leaders of today become the legends of tomorrow. We're proud to support all of this week's great athletes and invite everyone to check us out and make us a part of your team. Come see why Legend Sporting Goods is in a class by itself. Visit us online or call us now.
And we are back for the top half of the second inning, where Nick and I have gone back, and he confirmed what we already knew. Connecticut has allowed just 1 run in this entire championship tournament. They've yet to allow a run in this game. Neither team has had a base runner through the first inning. The pitchers have combined for 4 strikeouts, and as expected, Nick, these 2 arms starting for each of these teams off to a nice start. And I think whatever team is able to break through first has a massive, massive advantage.
It's easy to say now. It's still obviously early in this game. But if you would ask me pregame what I would expect out of this game here today, considering what these 2 teams just did the game before, I would have told you this would be a pitcher's duel for sure.
That's a good point. That is a good point. 25 combined runs, sure enough, you're going to get a pitcher's duel in the next game without a doubt. At the plate here, Angelina McAuliffe.
Don't look at the scoreboard, Joe. It's a strike.
Thanks, Nick. The count now 1-1.
I promise. Unless
I need to look at your scoreboard.
I promise I saw the umpire go like this. So
Okay.
unless I'm seeing
Well,
things.
our audience doesn't know what this is, but that was a fist pump that Nick just. And that's it well to center and caught. A basket catch in center field by Villa Alisea. One gone.
Well, at least the strike count on the board won't matter now.
That's right. That's right.
Now, Joe, just make sure, remember, the out was made in the field by Connecticut.
That's right. Bianca Holden at the plate here for New Jersey, and she takes a strike.
It would have been interesting for me in that game, now going back to it, if I had the scorebook that you had and I was trying to score that inning for Jersey. I don't know how I would have done it.
Ooh. I
think
you have to go into the next
inning.
inning.
Do you go into the next inning?
You go into the next inning, and then what I would do, I would put a box that separates it and just pray they don't bat around again.
2 times in 1 inning, yeah. We were like I said, we were very close to that happening.
Count 1-2 here on Holden. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
I try to remember that game we called this past year with CSI. Did we? That didn't happen in that game, right? I know there was obviously a lot of runs in that game. Did that happen?
I don't think so.
I don't think it did.
I
either.
know what game you're talking about.
They definitely batted around once, but I don't think twice.
No, they didn't bat around twice in 1 inning.
Okay.
At the plate here, Elena McAuliffe. She's ahead 1-0.
That's, of course, a game for us that, for CSI fans, certainly don't want to remember that one.
I wonder if we have any overlap viewership as that one's popped up. And it falls on the infield. It's rolling away into foul ground.
Did it touch one of the players is the question.
That's a good point. Did it touch a player?
Because we had that instance in the last game. It did. It touched one of the gloves.
I don't think so. I think that just landed fair. And it landed beyond the bag,
Well,
so that's a base hit.
The reason why I said that, Joe, is the last game we had the same situation. The ball hit in the infield. It did not touch a player, and it went past the bag, but they still called it a foul ball after it was picked up in foul territory.
That's a foul ball?
They called it a foul ball.
If it lands short of the bag and then rolls foul beyond the bag?
I believe so, yeah. That's what at least the call was on that play.
That one didn't land short of the bag.
Yeah.
You know, I probably would not have known that. A ball that lands short of the bag and then rolls foul behind it, I would have said it's a fair ball. First hit of the game for either team. It belongs to Milena McAuliffe, and now Adeline Zadlock finds herself in a 2-strike hole.
You always see something new every day.
Should I be embarrassed for not knowing that?
No, I didn't know that either.
And that is in there for a called strike 3. So after the 2-out blue pit, very quickly, Cheklinski sets down Zadlock on strikes, and that will do it for New Jersey in the top half of the second. 1 base hit in the inning and 1 left. We head to the bottom half of inning number 2, still with no score.
Town Deli, we're glad to be your go-to pizzeria, serving you the best pies, signature sandwiches, and gourmet meals in Staten Island since 1971. Visit us at 5373 Arthur Kill Road to find out why we're the island's best for quick bites and full-sized catering. Whether in person or on location with our food truck making stops and bringing it all to you, Town Deli is where excellence in quality meets taste. Voted the island's best. Stop on in and let us serve you.
Bottom of the second inning from Great Kills Little League. No score between New Jersey and Connecticut in this 10U East Regional Championship game. First pitch of the inning was taken, I believe. Oh, no, there's no batter there, Nick. So I cannot see the on-deck circle, to be fair.
The music did stop, in fairness.
The music did stop. The music did stop.
That was a deke out.
I got deked.
Yeah.
It really is remarkable. If I get all the way up.
You still can't see it.
No, I can.
Oh, you
if,
can?
If I get all the way up, I can see it, but then I can't use my scorecard or my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not exactly ideal. Also, it puts me in the sunlight.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I can manage that, but to sit like this for an entire game, I'm not sure that's going to work. We'll try it. Now the first pitch of the inning is on its way, and that's fouled back.
We couldn't handle the sunlight earlier during this New York State tournament.
Yeah, you know, it was a week filled with what I would consider 99% perfect weather.
Yes.
The 1% was that stray thunderstorm that came rolling in and turned everything on our balcony inside out.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss by Riley Gregory, 0-2.
The only problem with the weather, realistically, with that, other than, it's been nice and sunny, but just been very hot.
Yeah, I think if you're a player, you'd probably prefer a bit of cooler temperatures as Gregory takes strike 3. And there's one gone in the inning. That strikeout, third of the game for Avery DeLay.
And the good thing for DeLay in this game, Joe, is she got taken out after the third inning. They brought in McDonald to get the final 3 outs of the 4th inning of that game. So she's a little bit more rested in this game after getting that last inning off. And, of course, the in-between the game, that last game and this game right here.
First pitch to Devin Durand in for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 hit on the ground toward the middle. Again, handled cleanly at second. Throw right on the money. And there are 2 gone in the inning. And I said it before, covering another game for New Jersey, but out in the field, Harper Novik's played a great second base throughout this tournament.
Yes. Yeah, she has. And, I mean, it goes to show you why these teams are in the final, Joe. I mean, the defense has been great for them all week, basically. And that's what you need if you want to win a championship. You have to make sure your defense is making some good plays. There's no mistakes in the field. And you're playing to tip-top competition to get yourselves that championship win.
At the plate here, Avery Cheklinski. And she was fooled by the off-speed pitch, 0-2. Avery DeLay looking for a very quick inning here. The 0-2. Cheklinski held up and takes out of the zone, 1-2.
Just on the outside corner.
Yeah, it looked like McAuliffe was asking where that missed behind the plate. Count 1-2 now. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. Up and away, ball 3.
Now all of a sudden, Connecticut's got a chance to bring the runner to first base via walk.
They're looking for their first base runner. That's popped up. Foul ground behind the dugout. Now to play. The count remains full, 3-2. First 2 batters set down quickly here in the home second inning. DeLay looking for her second straight 1-2-3 inning. Another 3-2. Not close. Ball 4. And with that, Connecticut has their first base runner.
And we've seen a couple of 2-out rallies here over the week, Joe. Let's see. Nope. There we go.
Emelise Villa Alisea, the batter.
We'll see if Connecticut get a 2-out rally now.
And that is sliced foul. Villa Alisea has also had a couple of big RBI hits the last couple of days. Had a triple that drove in 2 during the early game for Connecticut. That one fouled off again. And I think this team really a great example of a lineup that hits top to bottom. That's always so important. And then something else that doesn't get the attention it deserves oftentimes is defense. And when you play stellar defense at this level, you are going to be way ahead of the competition by default as that pitch is in for strike 3 called. So Villa Alisea goes down looking, and that will do it for Connecticut in the bottom half of the second inning. No runs across, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the third, still with no score.
Awards and Trophy Center is proud to sponsor this week's New York State Little League Championship. Located at 1600 Highland Boulevard on Staten Island, we pride ourselves in not only building trophies, but building relationships as we service our community and treat you like family. Your event and its achievements deserve the best, That's why Country Awards and Trophy Center is ready to work with all of our clients to make your event a memorable one. With awards, trophies, and gifts that make a lasting impression. Come see why we love our customers and they love us. Visit us today.
This tournament would not be possible without the great support of the Staten Island Advance. Not only does the Staten Island Advance have full coverage of the tournament, but we are committed to covering island youth sports year-round and all news close to home. Pick up the paper today and look for great subscriber deals now for our loyal readership. Visit us online at silive.com for news and photos of this week's tournament and all the breaking news on Staten Island, the nation, and the world. The news of Staten Island is the Staten Island Advance and silive.com.
Harper Novick will lead off for New Jersey here in the top half of the third inning. No score in this 10U Eastern Regional Softball Championship Final. New Jersey, the winners of the Mid-Atlantic. Connecticut, the winners of the New England Regional Bracket. First pitch to Novick, on its way. In there for a called strike one. Yo, one. In there for a called strike two. I think part of what we're contending with, Nick, as that one is bounced to the right side. Plenty of time to get Novick over at first, one away. Part of what we're contending with, Nick, is that you and I are used to calling softball from 3 feet behind the umpire.
Yep.
Every game that we've done now for, the last 3 or 4 years? You've been on the call with me now 3 years?
Yep.
Just about every game we've done has been directly behind the backstop.
And you can hear everything the umpire says behind
that
that
is true.
backstop.
Even the things you don't want to.
Yeah.
That skips in for ball one to Madeline McDonald.
And sometimes you hear those conversations from the umpire leads to, let's just say, not family-friendly words from either dugout.
Well, that's not on us, as that swung on and missed.
Not on us.
1-1.
Does make us laugh, though.
We won't say which dugout, but there are some colorful dugouts that we've worked with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That may change next year, though. They want to boot us out to center field as that's grounded to short. Throw across the diamond, a good one. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, Nick. When you make the routine plays on defense look routine, it puts you out ahead of all the competition.
Yeah, and it's like I said before, I mean, you have to have this type of defense if you want to win the championship. I mean, we always hear the saying defense wins championships, and that goes for any realistic sport. I mean, you have an opportunity to win a championship, you need strong defense. You allow errors to happen in the game, that allows these teams to get extra at-bats, extra chances at runs, extra base runners as well, so you can't really afford that. It's been a nice, strong start for both these teams defensively.
Anya Rao at the plate. Attempted a bunt on the first pitch. He's behind 0-1. We'll look to bunt again, and she offered it that one. Maybe even gotten a piece, but it's 0-2.
She got the first Jersey hit in Game 1 via bunt single, and I made that stat to you, and I'll make that point in a second. Jersey had some incredible hits in that game.
That pitch out of the zone, 1-2.
5 of their first 6 hits, Joe, were all infield singles. All of them in the infield.
The first day of coverage for me over on that field, as that swung on and missed strike 3, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Avery Cheklinski. But to complete my point, my first day on that field, I think I saw 1, maybe 2 softballs leave the infield in 2 games, so maybe the dimensions, are they a bit bigger over there? They have to be a
little
bit,
bit
right?
bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be.
And the bases are in the same place, but the infield turf is probably a different size. Either way, we're through 2.5 here on field number 2. No score between New Jersey and Connecticut.
Staten Island Academy is the only pre-K through 12 independent school on Staten Island.
And it really is designed for students to go through the entire educational experience in one setting.
What the Academy seeks to do is take every student to accelerate their gifts and their strengths and to find those gifts and strengths that are yet unknown.
I think the community is something that you can't match anywhere else. It just makes you feel comfortable doing what you like to do every single day.
The Staten Island Fairy Hawks are proud to be a sponsor of this year's New York State Little League Championship because one championship organization deserves another. Come check out another amazing season with us at Staten Island University Hospital Community Ballpark with great ticket and group deals, theme nights, and fireworks displays. Good luck to all of our teams this week from your friends at the Staten Island Fairy Hawks. We'll see you at the game.
Bottom half of the third inning about to get started. No score between New Jersey and Connecticut, as that is swung on and missed for strike one by Vivian Hayward. Just one hit in the game to this point. That belongs to New Jersey as that one's popped up, foul ground. Where did that land, Nick?
You know, towards the cars. Ooh. Didn't hit a car, but it was very close.
That's good, that's good.
No holding my breath this time around.
Nothing in two, the count on Hayward.
I am nowhere near. Nowhere near the field today.
Well, if they hit us today, then that would be real impressive. Somebody hit, what, a 700-foot home run from the little field back there?
Yeah, pretty much.
1-2. Hit on the ground to short. And there it is again, Nick.
Another great play at shortstop.
Make the routine plays look routine all week long. Grounders to the left side have been problematic. Of course, all of these all-stars quick down the first base line. You have to hurry sometimes on those dribblers.
Yeah.
And making that play look easy was McDonald.
Yeah, Madeline McDonald's made a couple of nice plays today in both games. A nice defensive shortstop for this New Jersey team.
Middle infielders, so important to a defense, especially when you start thinking about double play combinations. You don't quite see that at the 10U level, but time and time again at higher levels, that plays a major part. As that pitch is out of the zone, 1 ball and 1 strike the count on Kinsley Persico. One and one, fouled off 1-2. Just seems like a contest right now of who's going to blink first, Nick.
Yeah. It really might come down to who scores that first run of this game that decides the winner.
Certainly could. Seems to be shaping up that way as that swung on and missed. It's another strikeout for Avery DeLay. That is her 5th. And there are 2 gone.
I mean, you have to think of it also. When you score that many runs of production in your previous game, even at any major level, whether it's baseball or softball, you know it's not easy to turn around the next game and try to duplicate that. It's never that easy to do it.
There's a first pitch strike, 0-1 on Sofia Arias. That pitch taken high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Each team thus far with just 1 base runner in the game. 1-1. Low for ball 2. Two and 1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. DeLay looking for punch out number 6 here. The 2-2. Up and away, 3-2. This at bat looking like a simple case of waiting out. The New Jersey right-hander, 3-2, is low, ball 4.
That's the second time she's walked a batter in this game now, Joe, especially with 2 outs.
That was a good patient at bat from Arias. At the very least, that keeps DeLay out in the heat a bit longer. Makes her throw a few more pitches. This is Bryn Fallon at the plate now. And And that is taken at the knees for strike. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to first. And that's an easy play over at the bag for Beaver to retire the side. One base runner in the inning for Connecticut. That came on a 2-out walk, but nothing more for the home team. We head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Well, Staten Island University Hospital, we strive to address the diverse mental health needs for the community. Listen in for some great tips from the Chair of Behavioral Health, Dr. Rashi Agarwal, and Dr. Brahim Ardolik to support positive outcomes.
K&S Industrial is your all-in-one supply and tool store for commercial, industrial, and domestic industries. A leader in HVAC supply stores, K&S provides various building and maintenance supplies for office buildings, industrial plants, schools, homes, and more. We also specialize in getting our customers hard-to-find items. If you're looking for HVAC supply stores that also offer anything else you might need, look no further than K&S Industrial. If they make it, we'll get it. K&S Industrial.
4th inning about to get started from Great Kills Little League. No score between New Jersey and Connecticut. New Jersey will come to bat with 11, 12, and 1 to the plate. Here in the 4th, for Connecticut in this game, just 2 base runners, no hits. Both base runners coming on walks. Each of those walks came with 2 outs, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd. For New Jersey, they had a 2-out single in the 2nd, and that has accounted for their lone base runner in what has been a pitcher's duel in the truest sense.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, this is probably what you kind of expected after what we saw earlier today between the two teams and what these two teams have done in this tournament. We mentioned Connecticut's stats for pitching over the week. So that one was a bunt attempt. I think it missed for a ball 1-0.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was a strike signal or not. That one pulled back. It could be 1-1, but not really sure.
Could be 2-0. They have 1-1.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Adelina Diodati, the batter. That pitch ends up at the backstop, 2-1.
Well, I think this is another way to maybe generate some type of base runners, Joe. Maybe get that bunt single down the line. I mentioned what Jersey did the last game with infield singles.
It's a very different defense, I think, and bunting for a hit is probably going to be easier said than done against these two teams. Both of them play very good defense, as the 3-1 was taken low, ball 4.
Well, that's another thing, though. But if you show that bunt, it forces the pitcher, you're trying to throw a strike and prevent a bunt single, but at the same time, you saw in that bat, Cheklinski just missed with a couple of pitches, and it leads to the leadoff walk.
Charlotte Colmayer, the batter.
She's going to show bunt too.
And that one is bunted foul. A leadoff walk could be the rally starter that New Jersey needs, because both of these teams could use a spark from anywhere they can find it right now. These two pitchers have been that good.
Right.
0-1. And the bunt was pulled back.
In there for a
strike.
Yeah, the question, and they're not going to make her bunt here. You see what they did in the last game, Joe, they did the same thing here. She has a different bat on 0-2.
And she looks at a called strike 3. So Colmayer set down on strikes. 1 gone.
Good back, bounce back right there by Cheklinski. The leadoff walk gets the strikeout. And now it's back to the top of this New Jersey lineup.
Haley Neal, the batter. She grounded out to second to open the ball game. At what point do you look to get aggressive and swipe a base? If you're going on that pitch, you're probably safe. And I think you get a lot of that where if you take off on a pitch that's not caught cleanly or a pitch that misses, I think the odds are good enough where you try it. All right, let's get that camera switched and figure out what's going on there. As that throws high to first, they got the out.
That was a great play over at first base. That just gave New Jersey a chance almost to potentially get a run in.
All right, so Nick, why don't you hand me that other battery?
Okay. Avery DeLay will now come up. First RBI opportunity of the day, Joe.
I think we've overheated because that battery was freshly charged.
That's
but
what I thought.
We should be back online shortly.
Okay.
Now, is the charger. That would be why, Nick.
Is that in?
It is not in.
Okay. That will do it.
It is now.
Now what happened?
Well, we'll have to go with this view until our other view returns. There we go.
What happened to the other camera, though?
It must have come out, so we will have to go offline during commercial and get it back.
Okay.
No big deal.
It's
0-2 the
0-2.
count on Avery DeLay. 2 outs with a runner in scoring position. And now that runner will move to third. All right, we're back from Great Kills Little League, where it appears we lost our internet connection, and it just so happened that we had the issue with our camera at the same time. So I'm not sure how long we were offline, but we are now operating off of a cellular hotspot. So if there are any issues with the feed, that is the reason why. If there are issues with the video feed and the crispness of our video, we can upload the game in its entirety when it's over. But for now, we are back online. And you missed 2 outs, 2 routine outs, nothing major during
Strikeout looking at a 1-3 putout.
Our offline break. As that's hit through the right side, base hit, and we come back just in time.
First Connecticut hit of the day.
For the first Connecticut hit of the game. Haley Hoggett will be the batter now. Hoggett at the plate in this game. 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first. And she swings over that pitch, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. That swung on and missed 0-2. Comes the 2-strike pitch. And Hoggett holds up. 1-2.
Hoggett, of course, a left-handed hitter. Gets something down that right field line.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Or perhaps not. We had 1-2.
I thought it was a strikeout.
It doesn't seem like anybody knows.
Okay.
That was strike 3, right?
I thought so.
Interesting. Maybe she got a piece?
I guess. Didn't sound like it, but again,
we can't hear it.
Yeah. There's strike 3.
Making sure this time, but Hoggett goes down swinging to retire at the side. So while we were offline, strikeout looking, 1-3 putout, and Zayas, upon our return, singled. She is stranded. We head to the 5th. Still no score between New Jersey and Connecticut.
K&S Industrial is your all-in-one supply and tool store for commercial, industrial, and domestic industries. A leader in HVAC supply stores, K&S provides various building and maintenance supplies for office buildings, industrial plants, schools, homes, and more. We also specialize in getting our customers hard-to-find items. If you're looking for HVAC supply stores that also offer anything else you might need, look no further than K&S Industrial. If they make it, we'll get it. K&S Industrial.
Top of the 5th inning from Great Kills Little League. Still no score between New Jersey and Connecticut. Just 1 hit per side in what has been a pitcher's duel from the jump, Nick. Both of these starters have been phenomenal.
Yeah, they certainly have, Joe. And like I mentioned, we kind of expected that going into this game. We're seeing it on full display here. Just 1 hit combined from the 2 teams. We now start the top of the 5th inning. And as you and I mentioned before, this game most likely will come down to what team scores first.
And not to be lost in the performance of the starting pitchers. They've had some help from their defenses as well.
Yes.
Some really good defense on the infield, some good work at center on a couple of balls that could have gone down for hits. And all of that has combined to keep us scoreless. Madison Beaver showing bunt, lays one down. It's a good one. The throw to first, off the glove of the first baseman.
But it hit the helmet, I think. I think she got in the way.
So they said she was out of the baseline and called her out?
I think so.
Let's get a look on the second angle, Nick.
We'll get it in a second.
I did not see anything that made me think she was out of the baseline, Nick. Oh, yeah. We definitely cannot run replays on the hotspot.
No.
No, it shouldn't have. One shouldn't have anything to do with the other. Try it one more time, Nick. That's much better. Oh, she is not out of the baseline, Nick. She's right on the baseline. And she was veering toward the orange bag.
Right.
That's a break for Connecticut right there, as that's taken low and inside, 2-2. You agree?
I don't agree with the call.
Oh, okay. I meant, do you agree with me?
Oh yeah, no, I don't agree with the call on the field. I just don't. It's tough. I really don't know what the decision was for the umpire to say that was indeed the case.
Now, are they saying that the ball was in the glove and then she ran into the glove? Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe.
We don't need to run it back again, but take a look on the small screen there, Nick. See if you can pick that up. Did she run into the closed glove? And that call becomes even bigger now as Angelina McAuliffe draws a walk.
And it's not like she did it intentionally because the throw was off.
Well, you have a right to run through the orange bag.
But what I'm saying is, look where the throw is. If that's what they keep.
Well, you can run it back now. The at-bat's over. We're still having video issues out in center field as well. We may have to use our in-booth camera for the pitcher-batter for the time being.
Hit towards first. Can they get the play over at first base? They do. It's a nice play by Riley Gregory over at first base. They get the put out. Moving over to second is Colmayer now. And there's two gone in the inning. Avery DeLay now comes up with two gone. Count 0-1. One and one.
We're recording the end of the game for the disc, but all we have are the two cameras.
The 1-1. Make it now 2-1. 2-1 count now here for Cheklinski. They make it now 3-1. Danger of walking the batter delay, 3-1. That one hit into right, drops in for a base hit. That might allow Jersey to score another run, and that will indeed. Delay gets an RBI single and now makes it 4-0. Colmayer comes around to score, and Avery DeLay helps her own cause with an insurance run. 4-0. Count 0-1 now. Madison Beaver at the plate. They'll take DeLay out of the game, get a pitch runner. It'll be Nihil more than likely be the pitch runner. It will be indeed Nihil. DeLay now was 3 outs away from the victory. Count now 0-2. Oh, and 2 now here from Cheklinski. It skips in the dirt for a ball, 1-2. One, two. Misses 2-2.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit don't update, see if it lets me push it into my computer.
2-2 hit foul, still 2-2.
The other adapt. Doesn't the other box that's locked? Yeah. So maybe work it. I have to run over it by the time I get back. I'll just keep it posted. You want to give him a pitch by
2-2. Hit foul.
It's 2 outs. Runner on first. It's 4-0. New Jersey's batting. I could probably, if I
Hit down the right field line, but foul.
my phone, it might work. That's what I was gonna do, but then we can't record the video that we have. Like, we won't get anything.
You'll do it once again on 2-2.
I'll let Nick, let's see.
Pass and Beaver.
So I'm gonna go voice only on my computer. I'm gonna try and get far away from him.
Will make it ball 3.
And I'll have
Full count.
for them now, streaming the voice. So I'm gonna hang up. Actually, I don't need to hang up. Hold on.
3-2. Hit down the first base line, but foul.
Are you in my left ear? Do you hear me? I'm gonna connect my computer to the Wi-Fi.
Another 3-2 here. That one ripped to second. Not caught over at second. They throw to first. Not in time.
For New Jersey, 2 outs.
That's going to go down as a base hit for Beaver. Delay will move over to second base. That's now 7 hits in this game for Jersey. And now I'll bring up Angelina McAuliffe. Count 1-0. McAuliffe walked in the last inning. Scored the first run of this game. And she drills that into left. Well, that's a great catch out in left field. A huge catch right there to retire the side as Duran makes the catch. And we will head to the home 6th inning here at Great Kills Little League. New Jersey is 3 outs away from winning this Eastern Regional Championship as they lead this one 4-0. And we're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning. Last chance for Connecticut in this game. They trail 4-0 now. Avery DeLay got an RBI single in that last half inning to now increase this New Jersey lead to 4. And Melise Villa Alicea is down the count 0-1. 7, 8, and 9 for Connecticut in the inning. Connecticut with just the lone 1 hit in this game as well. As the count now quickly 0-2. The lone hit today for Connecticut was Zayas in the 4th inning. Count 0-2.
He's calling the game right now because we're still here reporting.
That one misses for a ball 1-2.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to talk.
1-2. On the outside, 2-2.
You can't stream off the phone horizontally, so I have to go vertical.
And the 2-2. Again, misses for ball 3.
It really locks you if your device is oriented.
So it's a full count now, 3-2.
We're live. All you can see is the plate, but it's better than nothing.
And that one hit into right. Long run in right field. And a sliding grab out in right. What a catch by Zadlock for the first out of the inning. Jersey is 2 outs away. That was an incredible catch One gone here in the home sixth. Vivian Hayward up to the plate. Big swing and a miss. Might have been foul tipped 0-1. Count 0-1. There's a big swing and a miss now, 0-2. Delay looking for a strikeout here for the second out of the inning. The 0-2. And she gets the punch out, strike three. Hayward down swinging. Jersey's now 1 out away. Kinsley Persico now will be the last chance here for Connecticut. Struck out her first time swinging. And we'll take that first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Connecticut, a team that had allowed just 1 run coming in to today. 3 runs in that fifth, another in the sixth. And they're on now the wrong side of a shutout. It's now 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1. And now 2-1 count here for Persico. Here comes the 2-1. She swings and misses in the dirt. Strike two. Jersey now 1 strike away from winning this Eastern Regional Championship. Can Avery DeLay get another strikeout to end the scheme? The 2-2. Misses low, ball 3, full count. Count now full here, 3-2. The pitch from DeLay. And it misses low for ball 4. That will extend the game for another bat. Sophia Arias now will come up. Connecticut will need a big 2-out rally here to pull off some late magic. So that first pitch missed for a ball, 1-0. It fouled down towards the dugout of Connecticut, 1-1. Jersey winning a big game earlier today, 15-0. They're now up 4-0 here, 1 out away from winning the whole thing. And they are now 1 strike away once again. It counts 1-2. Count now 1-2. Delay is once again a strike away from ending this game. The 1-2. That one in there, called strike 3. That will do it. New Jersey is the 2025 10U Eastern Regional Champions as they defeat Connecticut by the final score of 4-0. It was dominant pitching on the bat of New Jersey in this game. A 1-hit complete game shutout from Avery DeLay. She went 3 shutout in the first matchup of the day against Maryland, and now she goes the full distance here in Game 2. And it gives New Jersey this softball Eastern Regional Championship tournament win as they knock off the number 1 seed of the New England region, Connecticut, 4-0 the final. A massive win for this Jersey squad. And Joe, for Connecticut, nothing to be ashamed of for what they did this entire tournament. One of the more dominant teams we've seen all tournament. But unfortunately, at the end, Jersey's pitching just outdueled them in this game, and they win this whole thing.
Well, we said it, Nick, coming into the game, that the team that scored first would have a great advantage, and we spoke about how much damage these two teams did at the plate throughout the day in the early games. They combined for 25 runs, 15 for New Jersey, 10 for Connecticut. And coming into this game, the question for me was whether or not Jersey could keep up with the offense of Connecticut. Well, they won the pitcher's duel, and we said it, the team that scored first would be in great position. New Jersey not only scored first, but they scored 3 runs in an inning, and it just felt like that was all they were going to need in this game, the way Avery DeLay was pitching. She was phenomenal throughout this tournament, and we knew that both of these pitchers would be on their game in a championship matchup. It was DeLay who got the better of the pitcher's duel, and New Jersey takes the regional championship by a final score of 4-0. And Nick, obviously not what we wanted in terms of coverage of this championship.
Yeah.
Right now we are live on YouTube, and we are speaking into my cell phone from behind the plate. You and I are also recording the conclusion of the game so that we can upload it in full. Unfortunately, we were wired throughout the week, 1 week straight. The wired internet did not disappoint. Of course, midway through this game, that changed, and we were knocked offline. What we did miss, you recapped, and we came back. New Jersey scored 3 runs. I believe that was in the top.
That was at the top of the 5th inning. I'll get the recap one more time. In that 5th inning, McAuliffe got a walk. Holden then got her to second on a base hit. Milena McAuliffe then brought home both of those runners with a 2-run double. Then it was an Adeline Zadlock RBI single that made it 3-0. That was the 3 spot in that inning, Joe. They got another run in the top of the 6th on the Avery DeLay RBI single. And just a few short moments, New Jersey's going to be getting their tournament trophy after winning this game against Connecticut.
So what we'll do is throw it down to public address, and again, we'll piece all of this together later once I get back home in the studio. But for now, we'll throw it over to PA and down to field level as both teams are presented with medals, and of course, New Jersey will be presented with the regional championship trophy.
That is incredible. Both teams, great job. You got them on the field. You even dress alike. It's unbelievable. I love it. Outstanding job. There are no losers here because the 2 best teams. Think about that. That's incredible. Thousands of people. So that's fantastic. Great job to both of you. Again, I'll bring it up again. It's about sportsmanship, friendships, and fun. And I hope you all had fun this week. It was a great week.
Yes. I've seen it. I understand.
And we also hope that he's made friends. So that's a great thing. It's unbelievable. Great to see sportsmanship and teams play out and do what they did. Can you believe these girls were ace in 10-year-old division? That is, you play better than the 12-year-olds. Outstanding. And you still have a lot of years ahead of you, so you're only getting better and better. Great job, Connecticut. Great job, New Jersey. Unbelievable. So let's get out. We're going to start. Come on down, Andrew. Coach Andrew, give him a nice round of applause. Coaching these wonderful girls and his staff. Thank you. Great job.
I'm trying to figure out ways that it could be our equipment, but I know it's not.
Great time, great week. Congratulations, New Jersey. Great team. Close strikes. Tally finish. Haley Hoggett. Riley Gregory. Devin Duran. Avery Chiklinski. Emily's Villa Alisea. Vivian Hayward. Kinsley Persico. Sophia Arias.
Bryn Fallon. And Skylar Yusi. Thanks again.
Outstanding. Give them a nice round of applause. The Connecticut team. What a tournament. What a tournament. All right, where's Mr. Frank? Come on down. Congratulations. You are the king.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank our hosts, Frank, John, your staff. You guys ran an absolutely wonderful tournament. Rob, the president of this facility, thank you for letting us come here. And at the managers meeting, you did treat us like family, like you said. The tournament was well run. There was just so many games, well organized. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Connecticut, that's in my hat. You guys played a heck of a game, good competition, and hey, New England champs. So hold your heads high right there, okay? On to Robbinsville, New Jersey. Number 15, Milena McAuliffe. Number 1, Avery DeLay. Number 6, Madeline McDonald. Number 7, Angelina McAuliffe. Too much calling pitches and screaming. Number 10, Bianca Holden. Number 3, Charlotte Kohlmeyer. Number 33, Anya Rao. Number 36, Adeline Zadlock. Number 22, Adelina Diadati. Number 9, Harper Novak. Number 21, Haley Neal. Number 2, Maddie Beaver.
All right. Before I hand out the East Region Trophy for champions, I just want to say thank you to Great Kills the League, President Rob Pascal, his board of directors, our umpires, all the announcers in the booth, the Staten Island Advance, all our sponsors, and everybody else that helped, and of course Rob's wife Stephanie, right here, handing everything out. Okay, and here it is, the trophy for this East Region Championship. Congrats. Let's get that banner out. Let me get the banner for the traditional run. All right, this concludes our ceremonies and our East Region Championship. Safe travel home to both teams. Great job. And thank you for being here. All the fans, outstanding fans, PDF
Joe Foreman back with you here on the PDF Sports Network as we just wrapped up our awards ceremony following the conclusion of this 2025 10U Softball Eastern Regional Championship game. Once again, our final score, New Jersey 4 and Connecticut 0. Congratulations to Connecticut, the New England bracket champions. And, of course, congratulations to our Eastern Regional Softball champion for the 10U division, New Jersey, represented by Robbinsville Little League. Once again, if you're watching this, you are watching this game on delay as opposed to watching it live. We do have a stream going on right now on our YouTube channel to bring everyone the awards ceremony, and hopefully we caught the final outs of this game as New Jersey emerged as regional champion. That being said, it was the wired internet that failed us here at the venue. It cut out during the fifth inning rally for New Jersey. We tried to get back online using my phone's mobile hotspot. That did not work to support a 1080p live stream, so we have recorded the remainder of the game and are streaming live via YouTube right now on PDF to get you the awards ceremony and all that has followed. But for all of you who have been with us all week long, we thank you for watching. We thank everyone here at Great Kills as well for doing all they could to try and keep us online. They made some phone calls. They reset the router on site, did everything they could to try and keep us functional throughout the week, and it did work for all but one game. Unfortunately, that game was today's championship. We hope that you enjoyed our coverage, all of you who tuned in throughout the week, and we hope that you'll join us back here next year, as we do expect to return for this event, hopefully with some internet upgrades along the way. But until next season, congratulations to New Jersey, represented by Robbinsville Little League. They are your 10U Eastern Regional softball champions, and thank you to everyone who has tuned in to our coverage throughout the last 10 days here at Great Kills for both the baseball and the softball. Until next season, my name is Joe Foreman. On the call with me throughout the entire time spent here at Great Kills was my PDF colleague, Nicholas Pavona. Thank you to everyone else who joined us along the way as well on these broadcasts and who made these live streams possible. But we sign off for one final time. Our score in the 10U Eastern Regional Softball Championship, New Jersey 4, Connecticut nothing. Everyone enjoy the rest of your summer, and we'll see you back here on the PDF Sports Network next season.